Good evening. It's raining considerably hard in southern Spain at the moment, and so I'm making this video indoors anyway, although it would always be nice to sit out on the stoop or the veranda and show you the lovely countryside. But today's topic is about step 2 of the 12 steps as defined and created by Alcoholics Anonymous. But of course, this video and this series of videos is all about any habit that is extremely difficult to break. That can be procrastination, it can be any drug, it can be any food or habit that we have. And as mentioned in the first video, the first step, which we've discussed, was to honestly and absolutely admit that we are out of control. We mentioned that it's no good pretending that this is just something that you could beat if you really tried, or that even ignorance that you have a habit which is destroying you. So, very important first step, perhaps the most important step of all, because from admitting this weakness, this difficulty that cannot be overcome on your own, is the prelude to step 2. And step 2 says that we understand that we need help and that we cannot do it on our own. And in the philosophy of Alcoholics Anonymous, they state this: we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Well, of course, in those days it was quite normal for people to believe in God and not to question the fact that there was a spiritual power. Somewhat more complicated today. There are so many versions of what that is about, and also some people even deny that there is anything outside just happenstance or circumstances, and we're just accidents wandering around in this ping-pong universe of cause and effect without any overview. Whatever your view, it's pretty easy to recognize that when you're in a hole, you've got to get help to get dug out of it. Probably that hole is so deep that you can't reach the top and help yourself to climb out. So the power greater than us can be, if you're a believer like myself, God or Spirit or something which is universal love. Then of course you can recognize that that's something you can pray to, meditate with, many different techniques. And at the same time, it can be put as just somebody else who's going to help you. And of course in AA, very much those people who are in the organization are there to help you. And you don't have to have faith in any higher power. You can just have faith in some loving person who has been the same way as you and wants to help you out. But it's pretty important to recognize that you need help, and that you need to turn to somebody, some organization, some person, a coach, a minister, a guru, whoever you are comfortable with talking to. And of course, it needs to be somebody you know you can talk to confidentially. So the next phase, step 2, is having recognized that you need help. The most important part, as we said, is to find somebody who can help you. Hopefully, somebody won't charge you a lot of money. And most importantly, of course, somebody who is full of compassion, maybe has been down the same road as you, not necessarily the same addiction, but an addiction of sorts, and understands that it's not that easy to give something up, and that it's okay to fail on the way in giving it up, as long as you don't relapse into total abject depression and continue with the with the habit. I'm going to post a couple of videos on this Facebook page as well, which show you how some people have managed this, and maybe share a little story with you apart from just this discussion on this video. Anyway, as always, love to hear from you, and hopefully some of you are beginning to think about this issue and maybe even want to talk or form a group or join some organization where you can trust that the people there will help you, because there's no more wonderful feeling than overcoming a strong addiction that means you claim back your life again, which I have done. So, have a great evening, have a great weekend. Hope the weather is getting better. And see you next time when we talk about step 3. Cheers for now.